Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Workshop for All. Today I am going to deal with the new chapter, the tense. Tense means time, but literally by the word tense we mean full of tension or stress. So in grammar, the tense means the degree to which a verb can be stressed in terms of time of action, continuance of its action, and degree of completeness of its action. In other words, we can see that the tense of a verb is the form that indicates the time, continuance, and the degree of completeness of its action. A verb has three tenses: the present, past, and future. And all these present, past, and future have got 4 bits. That means all these three are subdivided in 4 classes, that is indefinite or simple tense, that means present indefinite or present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Similarly, past indefinite or past continuous or past perfect or past perfect continuous. Again, in the similar way, future indefinite, future continuous, future perfect or future perfect continuous. Now, going these tenses one by one, simple tense, today I shall be giving you brief as whole simple tense, simple present, simple past or simple future. Simple tense or indefinite expresses present, past or future in the simplest form. It is in the simplest form. I sing, he sang, they will sing. Again, continuous tense expresses that the action in the present, past or future time is still continuing or not yet completed. I am dancing, I was dancing, I shall be dancing. Again, this tense, indefinite tense, simply shows that an action which is done in the present or was done in the past or will be done in the future, but its exact time is not definitely known. So, this form of the tense is also called indefinite. For continuous, here I have given you the example: I am dancing, I was dancing, I shall be dancing. Again, perfect tense expresses that the action in present or past or future time is in a completed or perfect state in the present time. For example, I have danced, I had danced, I shall have danced. All these. The last one is perfect continuous. It shows an action which was going on in the past and after a partial completeness is going on in the present time, or it will continue to be done in the past or will still continue in future. So it is called perfect continuous tense. For example, I have been dancing. I had been dancing. I shall have been dancing. These were the brief introduction, I may call it, of these four tenses, subtenses: indefinite, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Now, before going in detail regarding all these tenses, let me explain you personal pronoun to indicate what is third person singular number, because I shall be using this term third person singular number in my further videos. So first person is, I'm talking of personal pronoun. First person is I, singular, its plural is we. Second person singular is you, its plural is you. Third person is he, she, it, this, that. Up to here, these are third person singular number pronouns. But I have included here proper noun, singular, common, and collective nouns, so that it will be clear to you that with this, when I utter third person singular number, means I shall be uttering the whole. Similarly, its plural is they, these, those. Singular, common, and it is plural, common, and collective nouns. Here it should be plural, not singular. Plural, common, and collective nouns. That means these are all plural forms and these are all singular forms. Thank you. Thank you very much.